It happened very quickly. The assault, there was wrestling, grappling. It looked pretty strange to Bonnie and Jennifer. Fucking Lanigan either grabbed something from the band room or he had something with him. He tried to hit Kurt in the head. He missed at first and Dylan was kind of holding him down, pushing his elbow into the back of Kurt's head. Kurt was high. He wasn't like bobbing and weaving. We went into a shock, me, Bonnie, and Jennifer. I remember one of the girls screaming. I held Bonnie in my arms and pushed her away from the scene. When I looked back, I could see Lanigan connect something across Kurt's head, and this seriously dazed Kurt. They started to shoot Kurt up with preloaded needles.
This morning, an electrician sent to work on a security system looked in the window of the garage apartment and saw a body on the floor. Police officers had to break into the house to get to the body. They say the suicide happened sometime yesterday. The contents of the suicide note have not been released. The medical examiner has removed the body for an autopsy.
Went to Cobain's suburban Seattle home to do some work, looked in a window over the garage, and saw a body.
At his home in Seattle, were struck by the setting he chose for his suicide, a bare room, nothing there, Nirvana. The note only confirmed what the music world already knew. Kurt Cobain was a man as troubled as he was talented, fighting a heroin habit. Kurt Cobain's 19-month-old daughter, Frances, was taken home to the house where he died yesterday.
Electrician contracted to work on the house. There, in an upstairs bedroom, they found the body dead of shotgun wounds. A single-page suicide note was found next to the body. The contents of that note have not yet been released. Shocked fans of Cobain and Nirvana immediately began to gather around the house.
Here it is. Courtney found out sometime on Saturday, April 2nd, 1994, that Kurt was back at his mansion in Seattle. She then has Mark Lanigan, Dylan Carlson, and likely Danny Rich show up at the house a little later on
in the early morning hours of Easter Sunday, April 3rd, 1994.
Then Kurt Cobain was murdered. In the early morning hours of Sunday, April 3rd, 1994. Kurt was attacked in his own basement. He was wrestled to the ground, he was hit over the head with something metal, and then he was forcefully injected with a very high lethal dose of black tar heroin. Kurt's body was moved to the greenhouse, and he was shot in the mouth less than a half hour later.
Gave no details about what was in the suicide note. They say the body had been in the house about a day. And ironically, in a cover story in the January issue of Rolling Stone magazine, Cobain said that he had never been happier in his life.
Morning.
There's a small cottage above the garage, and when he looked inside, he saw a man lying on the floor. It was obvious this man is dead from a shotgun wound to the head. Now, there was a suicide note left inside the house, and he quickly left and called the police. Our officers had to break into the door because it was locked. It was obvious
figured one and put it together, and now we're here.